Hey guys, David T back at Tarsic Restoration. As you can tell, got another cool project. What you're looking at is a 1994 MRC MT-10M. Very special monster truck for this company. Model Rectifier Corporation, or MRC, was actually linked with Tamiya for a while. Funny enough. So, very, very cool company. Made some really outstanding RCs, very tough and durable vehicles. And the fit and finish is really good. Quality's good. We also did a Thunder King a while back on my channel. Definitely check that out. That's an awesome truck, huge truck. So what we got here was a forgotten RC truck, basically. I found this on Marketplace about 1.5 years ago. It was located in Minnesota, of all places, and it was in a barn. So the original owner sold all the property, and then they totally forgot they left this in an area in the barn, and so it's basically a barn find. But the problem was the condition of the chassis and the wheels and the tires, not good. And we had to we had our exercise on those. We had to exercise a lot on those to get it done. But it turned out fine. Turned out good. What else we did? So we put ball bearings in it. We did the box art paint job right here. So it looks pretty cool. Also, we did the lettering on the tires. Ball bearings, like I said. Greased everything that needed to be greased up. Totally washed it all. Let me show you the chassis. So there's the chassis here. Basically, it's a buggy, or a trucky, I guess. So we got a Tactic 2.4 gigahertz radio gear in here, 3-channel, I believe, and then we got what's it? A quick run 1060 ESC. That I picked up, I think it was like $15 or something. It was crazy cheap. So, very cool. Steering, we're using a Traxxas 2056 waterproof servo, the blue body. Didn't want to do a Futaba 3003 or 2 or 3001 servo on this one. It's a pretty bulky truck, so, and big tires. So, I'm so glad that was able to get this one going and restored up. Before we go, I will say, those who get COVID, I have empathy for you for sure. Went through that. I'm starting to get a little bit better. This truck was done about 1.5 weeks ago, and I just couldn't speak. I didn't feel good. My face felt like a balloon. So, starting to get everything back. I'm starting to be okay. So, you know, heart goes out to all those who are suffering from COVID. So let's talk about what other projects we got coming up right now. Or not right now, but coming up after this one. We got the Tamiya Falcon we're going to be doing. We got the Tamiya Grasshopper Super G. We also have the Tamiya Mini Cooper, the 1994. We got an X-Ray. We haven't did an X-Ray on the channel yet, so that's going to be fun. We got the Kyosho Gallop. And what else am I missing? Oh, and then we got a Playtron Lynx that we got to get done. So we got a lot of projects here to get through. So you definitely going to want to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss anything. So without further ado, let's dive into what it took to make the MRC MT-10M a truck again. And that's going to start right now. Alrighty guys, as you tell, the MRC MT-10 monster truck is laid out, and we're going for basically over it, all the parts, make sure they all look good, nothing too bad. Although the truck had never been driven, it looks it, but never been driven, because it was only partially assembled about 1/4 of the way. When I got the truck, the gentleman did tell me that the chassis and all these parts you see was in a barn. And there's no doors on his barn, on his property. And the box and the body with decal and manual was inside his house. in his attic. So that's unfortunate. I wish everything was in his house, but it is what it is. It's because all these parts here got exposed to the elements of Minnesota. You can only imagine the winters there. So we're gonna have to go through all the parts, wash them all. The tears in here had happened just when I opened the box and squeezed them. They tore, and I had to re-glue those. So just, you know, it's just unfortunate that something, you know, like this happened, but it is what it is. So we'll repair it all, wash it, count all the parts, and get this thing assembled up. Let's go ahead and start with the cleaning. All right, so now we got everything all washed up and clean. Now let's go ahead and start the assembly unit. Alrighty guys, so everything is now washed up, and now we're just going to go straight into the building process. Alrighty guys, as you can tell, the chassis is all together, pretty much. Instead of running the MSC for the running video, I'll put this back in when I'm done. I'm going to mount an ESC and receiver in here. So we're going to put the ESC that would typically be here in the middle, and probably going to mount the receiver on the side or something like that. But I made a little piece of plastic plate from something I had, and we're going to put it direct center. Just in case I want to run a smaller battery pack, which I probably will. I don't have no way to keep it in here without, you know, gluing it down or taping it down or mounting holes and stuff. So instead, I'm just going to use this little plate, mount it right here, and then put a little bit of glue, hot glue, with some foam on the bottom, a little foam, piece of foam that I have. And then it's going to help keep that battery down. So I don't have to worry about it, like, you know, bouncing out the truck and all that stuff. So this will help with that, and also keep the electronics dead center, at least the ESC. So we'll definitely mount the MSC back in later. But for now, for running portions, we're going to use this little plate. Alrighty guys, so we're having a little bit of an issue trying to get a 11 by 5 bearing, or by 11 by 5 by 4 bearing on here, a ball bearing. It used a plastic bushing, and I find that the plastic bushing slightly off, as with the spindle itself. So a little bit of oil and a little bit of sandpaper will be needed in order to get the ball bearing on there. But works great afterwards. I use about 800 grit. That's all you need. So get ever closer to getting it finished, and I can't wait. Let's move on to the next. Alrighty guys, so now the chassis is completed. I got all the electronics in. Took for a quick test drive. Everything runs really good. So now we're gonna put our focus in on the body. Alrighty guys, so now we're getting ready to do the blue portion of the truck. We gotta do the hood scoop, and we gotta do the side, just like that. I'm going to be using a blue pearl from Duplicolor. This one I've used before. It works pretty good on bumpers, so basically plastic as well, or what have you. So it doesn't hurt to scuff up the area a little bit and wipe it down really good with some alcohol and wax remover, that kind of stuff. Also, a really good idea is to print out some copies of the actual decals, and then just scoop them on the outside. That way you know where to tape off on the inside. So let's go ahead and get this thing painted up and then move on to the next side. Alrighty guys, so as you can tell, we got the stickers all cut out. Going to be trimmed up a little bit better. What I've noticed with these decals, I don't know if you have this kit or if that's how these are supposed to be or whatever, but they're very dull looking. The artwork is fine, but there's no gloss here. So definitely need gloss onto the lights and tail lights. I don't know if I'm going to do a gloss onto the side decals, but I will definitely do it for the fronts, the headlights. I think those need it. So in order to do it, I'm going to spray it with some adhesive, and then I'm just going to add this tape here and trim it out. You could do a gloss spray, but I find that doesn't give it enough luster. So yeah, we're going to hit these up with a little bit of a spray adhesive, add the clear tape, and then we should be okay for the lights and tail lights. Applying decals. Alrighty guys, now for the running portion of the video. And it is off. A little bit of sway action going on. Runs pretty good, very smooth running truck. Those big tires do soak up the bumps pretty well. It is a little rainy and nasty out here, so I'm not going to get the best traction. All right, let's pull her in. All right, now for a top speed run. I'm guessing somewhere right around 16, 17 miles an hour. Let's see what we got. $17 miles an hour, not bad with 7.4. Let's try it with the 8.4. Now top speed run and 8.4. Seems like it drove really good. Maybe 18 miles an hour. What do we got? What do we got? All right. 20 miles an hour, not bad. Great. We're happy with that one. Alrighty guys, so you got to see the top speed run. Super happy with the speed of it. 21 miles an hour is, or 20 miles an hour is nothing to sneeze at, especially for these vintage old trucks. So, if you have any memories of the MRC MT-10M, please drop them down in the comment section down below. We'd all love to hear about it. So yeah, this one turned out great. Super happy with it. Can't wait for the next project to come. You're definitely gonna like it. This one here, I will say, it did give me a couple little headaches here and there, but overall, pretty happy with the way it turned out. Alrighty guys, if you can, please hit that like button and subscribe. Truly appreciate it. Thanks guys, we'll see you on the next one.